We shared this story on Facebook. A lot of you admitted KFC is not exactly your first choice for fried chicken, but there's no denying it's an American classic. And a lot of you were surprised to find out the world's biggest chicken chain has a local connection. 10 News reporter Garin Flowers introduces you to two men whose family recipe jump-started a tasty tradition.
If food is the way to someone's heart,
I think this is it.
this Bradenton family can take credit for a lot of love.
This is the recipe.
Meet Colonel Ed Sanders, the great-nephew of that familiar face.
As little children, he'd come by and give us all $1 when he. So we thought that was pretty neat that Colonel Sanders was giving us $1.
He remembers Colonel Harlan Sanders very well, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They're a more modern house, about a year before he passed.
Ed and his wife Susan raised their two grandchildren. Now, one child is carrying on Uncle Harley's legacy, his great-great-great-nephew, Colonel Anthony Sanders. So you will go out dressed like that, and will that spark a conversation?
Yes. Sometimes awkward, sometimes not awkward. Most time awkward. When I was little, Pop showed me a picture and said, "That's your great-great-great-uncle." That's when it started.
The family is no longer connected with KFC. Harlan sold it for $2 million back in 1964, and the remaining Sanders have no stake in the company. But they do have some opinions about how their loved one is portrayed in new KFC ads.
I am the extra crispy Colonel.
Howdy, folks. It's me, Colonel Sanders.
I didn't like it originally when they started doing the very first ones they did when they were trying to portray him as coming back from the dead. And I'd like him to know, there is some family left, and it's a little. Some of them are distasteful. Most of them are just a little bit embarrassing. Some of them are pretty funny, But
And the food?
No. I don't like the way it tastes. We make our own chicken, so.
No one was more critical of KFC than the Colonel himself, probably because nothing came easy for him. Harlan's father died when he was 5, and he had to help raise his siblings by cooking. Finally, at the age of 65, his chicken hobby took off.
He said, I had to do it on my own, and he goes, what you make of yourself, you'll appreciate it more if you do it yourself, so.
A mentality that seems to have passed down. 20-year-old Anthony wears multiple hats. He works with his grandfather, is a YouTuber,
15 through 20.
and helps feed low-income families at a local church, sometimes with he and Ed's new special chicken recipe. Oh, and if you're wondering about the title, Anthony and Ed are actual Kentucky colonels, an honorary title.
A Kentucky Colonel is the highest honor bestowed upon the governor of Kentucky. It's for the noteworthy actions of one individual to the community.
More like a noteworthy family, forever changed by chicken. And talk about a tough family. Anthony was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 8, but thanks to the help of All Children's Hospital, he beat it. Now when it comes to KFC, the family has reached out to it multiple times to talk about the ads, but they say the company has not gotten back to them. Garin Flowers, 10 News.
I don't know about you, Courtney, but I think we need to take a drive down and meet Anthony and his chicken recipe.
Oh my God!
It looks delicious as you were
I want to
preparing
try
it,
the
right,
real
Bobby?
deal.
Right.
This is what we're saying: is there's nothing better than like homemade fried chicken, the real
When it's
deal.
hot and it's just out of the
I don't know. My
that oil.
mom makes really good fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now you're craving it.